Hi there, folks. Thought I'd try doing this via voiceover for once. Change things up, you know? So this month's Forge Labs challenge was to take a blocked out map and give it a theme, and it sort of came at a perfect time for me. I've been wanting to use this aesthetic for a long time, but I'm a lot better at creating pretty maps than good maps, if you know what I'm saying. But thanks to the map provided by Forge Labs, I don't have to worry about that, and I was free to just go crazy with my aesthetic stuff. So, thanks, Forge Labs. This map is, big surprise, another Metroid-themed map. But unlike the last two, this one is modeled after an area from Metroid Prime 2. Prime 2 is my favorite game of all time, and I could talk for hours about how amazing its art design is. But with that out of the way, welcome to Bastion. Fans of Prime 2 will no doubt recognize much of this weirdness for what it is. There are spider bolt tracks, kinetic orb cannons, bomb slots, half pipes, sentry drones, portals, and even a cameo by everyone's least favorite boss, the Spider Ball Guardian. If I wanted to, I could point out how pretty much everything in this map is based on something specific from the original game. But then we'd be here all day. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the Sanctuary Fortress, yeah, it is supposed to look like this. It's completely insane, and I love it so much. The bit that was the most fun to create was by far the portals. If you've never played Prime 2, the whole game is split into a light world and a dark world, and you use these crazy looking portals to jump between one and the other. Of course, my recreations only take you from one part of the map to the other, but what would a Prime 2 map be without a dark counterpart? Welcome to Dark Bastion. Its geometry is mostly the same as the original, but since this version is all destroyed and being torn apart, I made a few changes. I'm entering both versions in the contest. Thanks for watching, folks. These maps were an absolute blast to make, and if they strike your fancy, I can't recommend Prime 2 highly enough. The amount of detail packed into every square inch of that game is staggering, and honestly it puts my maps to shame. I mean, in my version I have rain going down and green particles going upward, but in the original it has stuff that looks like rain but is actually lines of code raining upward, and that stuff that looks like rocks is actually...